Alright, guys, so I saw this tweet, and honestly, the first thing I thought was that, this was totally real. This totally happened. Because, like, it's pretty believable. I'll go ahead and read it. So it says, coffee date goes sideways in under 3 minutes. I'm gonna be single forever. A man says he met a girl from a dating app for a quick coffee. Chemistry was there. Laughing. Easy banter. Which, by the way, this totally reads as ChatGPT. But anyway, 3 minutes in, she casually says, "Oh, by the way, my family is here." He turns around. Her mom, dad, and brother are sitting directly behind him, watching the entire date. Anyway, the mom pulls up a chair and starts asking about his job. The dad asks where he's from, where he's going in life, and questions his church. The brother doesn't say a word, just watches. Then the mom drops. "If this works out, Christmas is usually at our house." Minutes later, they all stand up and leave together. She leaves with them. He stays behind, finishing his coffee alone. What do you think they realized almost instantly? What? This last line's crazy. They realized. So wait, this guy actually went along with it? I don't know. I don't know, man. I just stumbled upon this. This has gotta be the most wild, like, thing I've ever read. You know? Like, what's funny about this is I totally believe it, right? Like, I completely believe that this could happen because I know people exactly like this person's parents that would absolutely do something as just strange and unnatural as sitting in while their daughter is out on a date. I don't know, man. I feel like in our generation, especially, like most of us just are still total children. I mean, this just goes to show, like, we're like basically just infantilized. And this person obviously has like literally zero freedom if their mom and dad are going to just sit in on a date. That's so funny. I hate to be them. But anyway, so let's go through this. So a man says he met a girl from a dating app for a quick coffee. Okay, like this is like obviously it's cliche to say, "Oh no, you met on a dating app. It's not going to end well." But to me it's just really funny cuz it's like, yeah, you can read this and immediately tell, like, okay, this is already off to a bad start. Not that meeting off of dating apps is any better. I think it can be. I don't know. We're not going to get into that debate. Anyway, chemistry was there. Laughing. Easy banter. Okay, sure. 3 minutes in, she casually says, "Oh, by the way, my family is here." He turns around. Her mom, dad, and brother are sitting directly behind him, watching the entire date, bro. That is crazy, dude. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If this were me, I would do one of two things. Okay, now, most likely I would just be like, okay, I'm out, and I would just leave. That's within my rights. That's what I would do. However, if she was hot enough, I'm not gonna lie, I guess I'm kind of a simp. I would probably just tell her, "All right, here, come with me," and just leave and go to a second location, which would make me probably look fucking badass in her eyes. But like seriously, that's unironically what I would do. There's no way I'm letting someone's family sit in with me while I'm trying to rizz up their daughter. Like, what? And I think it's also hilarious. Like, her brother is also there. Like, dude, why did they pull the brother into this? Like, dude has a brother. There's no way I would let them pull me into this. Their brother must be a fucking. I don't know. We'll leave the brother out of this. So the mom pulls up a chair and starts asking about his job. Of course, the woman's gonna ask about the job, right? The dad asks where he's from, where he's going in life, and questions his church. Dude, I would be like, so there's no way. There's no way I would answer either of these. I would honestly have way too much self-respect to deal with that. The brother doesn't say a word, just watches. Like, bro. Imagine you're this brother and you're like making eye contact with this guy and you're like, I know. Look, I know my parents are they're crazy. Okay, like I know, dude. I'd put up with this every day. Like, yeah, this is absolutely insane though. And then it says minutes later. Oh wait, oh I skipped part of it. Okay. Then the mom drops, if this works out, Christmas is usually at our house. Yeah, Karen, we're not having Christmas at your house. Like, bro, what even is this? Dude, you know, like, say what you will. I do kind of feel bad for this girl. Like, unironically, dude, if she had parents this controlling, yeah, that would just suck to be her. I mean, but if this guy was a true man, he would just nope out of this. So, like, no one's worth this. Maybe, again, maybe if you really wanted to, you could pull some, like, Chad type things, but, and, like, leave. I don't see that happening. I don't see them leaving together. I feel like in real life, the girl would probably just stay with her family because she's fucking weak too. Minutes later, they all stand up and leave together. She leaves with them. He stays behind, finishing his coffee alone. Wow, that's so sad. I fucking love drinking coffee alone. It's goated. What do you think they realized almost instantly? And that's where the twist comes in, because on the surface, this story sounds fucking crazy, right? But once you realize there's a video connected to it, dude, it totally changes the entire vibe of this story. It's crazy. So anyway, let's watch the video and you can give me your thoughts. Well, I'll be sharing my thoughts anyway, but whatever.
I'm going to be single forever. So I went on.
I'm gonna be single forever. Yeah, bro, you know, no shade, but just looking at you, you probably are. I mean, like, just saying.
On another date with a girl I met online.
Another date with another girl he met online, dude. I shouldn't be making fun of him, but like, I don't know. I read this before watching this video, by the way, so I have no idea what the contents of this video are.
We met at a coffee shop. I learned last time, ain't nobody getting dinner on a first date anymore.
Bro had to learn this. Bro had to learn this the hard way? Like, what? Like, dude, I'm sorry, dude. This should be like common sense. You should never buy someone, especially when you're a man, as like obviously old as this guy. Like, he's got fucking gray hair. Well, maybe he's late to the game, in which case, okay, whatever. But like, dude, like, this is just crazy.
We order coffee. We grab a table. Chemistry is there. Bantering is bantering. We're
How much you want to bet there was no chemistry, like, at all? That'd be really funny.
both laughing. I'm like, all right, let's
I don't know, man. I don't know what the chemistry would be like with this guy, is all I'm saying.
do this. And maybe 3 minutes in, she goes, this is really great. You were just
Dude, 3 minutes in, she said, this is really great. You were just so real. There's no way you could know that. There's no way that you would have had such a real conversation in 3 minutes, bro.
so real and down to earth.
And also, nobody cares if you're real and down to earth. That's a brutal thing to accept, but it's true.
As I go to say thank you and then compliment her, she says, oh, by the way, my family's here. And I was like,
Dude, this is what's so funny. Like, I read the tweet and it was so crazy. But it sounded believable. But dude, you watch the video and suddenly you're like, I don't know, man. This is crazy.
oh, they're in town visiting? That's so fun. She says, no, like here, and points behind me.
Dude. That is such a what the fuck moment, bro.
So I turn around, her mom, her dad, her brother, all seated behind me
Her brother's her parents too now. I'm sorry, dude. The brother just fucking kills me, dude. It's so funny. I would never do this.
like I'm on Dateline. Her mom waves at me. The dad does this slow nod, like he's measuring my
Like,
soul.
bro, what are we, Amish? Is this real? This has to be fake.
The brother looks like he's built to wrestle bears for fun. The mom comes over and pulls up a chair. Doesn't ask, just sits and says, "So what do you do for work?" So I start answering because I'm so awkward and don't know what to do. The dad follows. He asks where I'm from, where I play.
Bro, are you telling me that the daughter in the 3 minutes she was talking to you in your down to earth conversation didn't ask you this stuff?
Plan to be in 5 years, if I love the Lord,
Where I'm gonna be in 5 years, bro? Probably not here.
where I go to church. Also, he's heard of my church. He thinks it's too big. The brother hasn't said a word.
He's heard of my church, bro. I bet your church is like fucking. You know, let's not stoop to that level. We'll just continue.
Just staring menacingly behind me. Every time I glance back, he's just there. At one point, the mom goes, "By the way, if this works out, Christmas is usually at our house."
Yeah, bro. Christmas is at their house. You can bring the fucking KFC or whatever. Sorry, I went there.
Works out how fast? We're on minute 12. We we sit there.
Dude, it's funny too because he's like, we're on minute 12, and he's like, he was already saying they've had such a great connection. Dog, this is such a LARP. It's so funny.
And awkwardly chat for another 5 to 10 minutes before the dad says, "Okay, we should go." So we all stood, and I shook her brother's hand, shook her dad's hand. Her mom immediately goes for a hug and says,
No way. Dude, no way am I hugging this chick's mom before I hug her. That's crazy, dude.
"We'll be praying about you."
We'll be praying about you, dude. Dude found like the one homeschooled chick that was willing to give him a chance. That's crazy.
And my date left with them. They
Wait, what? What even is this?
all just walked out the door together. I just sat there in complete shock and finished my coffee. I'm going to be single forever.
And there you have it. Yeah, dude, you are gonna be single forever. Bro, at first, I totally believe the story, right? Like, it sounds crazy. But now, like, after watching the video, I don't know, you can form your own opinion, but in my opinion, this is just LARPing. And, you know, I think it's just really easy to pop off by complaining, excuse me, about dating nowadays, like, because it sucks so much. Like, I don't know. I just feel like this dude's probably just doing this for attention. What do you think they realize almost instantly? I don't know. Like, I know I kind of stooped to personal insults maybe, but I can't think of anything. Like, I think I saw one comment said he was like gay or something.
I'm
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not about to
going to be
make a
single forever.
flipping Zitter account to find out. But like, dude, if he is gay, like, okay, good for you, bro. I don't care, but it'd be hilarious if that was the reason they stopped the combo. But ignoring this poor dude, let's assume the story is true, dude. This just goes to show how like fucking controlling and infantilizing, I don't know the word. I was gonna say Gen Z's
So I would
parents are, but I just said play again. But honestly, this dude's obviously older than that, so I don't freaking know. I guess she still could have been younger. But anyway, I could make a whole nother video yapping about that. I just thought this was really funny and I had to share it. So yeah, shout out to the 5 people that watch this, and peace